get all the details on this and the other things that Biden has done to hurt the United States and help his paymasters in China, get my book, Corrupt, The Inside Story of Biden's Dark Money, available on Amazon. In my new book, Corrupt, The Inside Story of Biden's Dark Money, I go through a series of almost 20 steps that Biden has taken, 20 measures that benefit China and hurt the United States. And I accuse him of doing this as part of the quid pro quo of the bribe money he's received from China. COVID obviously originated in China at the Wuhan lab, but China has sold the world on the ridiculous idea that it was a bat bite, and all the experts who've examined it have dismissed that. And instead, they're settling on the idea there was a lab leak. But the more basic question is, what was China doing developing this thing in the first place? What were they doing developing a virus that was more deadly to humans and more transmissible to humans? I believe it was to develop a biological weapon. And I believe they used that weapon against the United States at the start of 2020. China was desperate at that point to remove Trump from office. He had just imposed crippling tariffs on China that cut China's exports to the United States by a third, and it's still cut. And it triggered a recession and a depression, and China's economy was falling apart. So they had to get rid of Trump. And I believe that COVID was their method of doing so. It's so curious that this virus emerged just as the 2020 election cycle was coming into gear. There's been no investigation of China. There's been no proceeding. There's been no subpoena power. There's been no investigation of the Wuhan lab. And China's allowed to proceed with total impunity. What is even more incredible about COVID is that Biden has authorized continuing gain of function research by the United States scientists. So they're going to make more of this stuff. And obviously more of it is going to leak out and more people will be killed. A pandemic manufactured by the US government. So in the coming days, I'm going to do other videos which will talk about other aspects of how Biden has given China tremendous advantages over the United States.